bad at fighting with them either. I think Medusa's actually pretty good at fighting beyond too. Well, we'll see. Like these two supports are really good if they get their level 6s quickly. I mean, if they don't, like, there's that chance that this Beastmaster is gonna give them a lot of issues. It's gonna give Kinguin a lot of issues.
Yeah, and we're also kind of operating under assumption that Kinguin will do fine in the laning stage. Can you paint a scenario where if Kinguin, like, let's say, loses 2 out of 3 lanes, I feel like their draft becomes really hard to play.
Oh yeah, definitely. If they lose the laning phase too hard, like they're just gonna get pressured once the laning phase ends, and Medusa's not gonna have the space to farm, and it's gonna turn into a Nature's Prophet split pushing game.
Yep. Which still might get there, but definitely not plan A. I guess MP safe lane. We have seen, I think, teams like Fnatic do it on Jackie Mao, but it's definitely not a go-to. But I think he'd still get the same item as an offlane Prophet, right? Just kind of like phase boots, Orchid, maybe stick a drum in there if you want to fight early, which this team does.
Yeah, I think that's like pretty standard. I think some of them also get Solar Crest.
Okay, yeah.
It's also really good. So we'll see what they decide to do with this Prophet. It's like pretty flexible. Oh, by the way, it looks like Prophet.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. Trees blocking. That's cool. I guess between Dusa and Prophet, I mean, laning against Queen of Pain, it's about the same, I want to say. In fact, I think Dusa might be better off with a Snake.
I think the thing is, they're probably expecting a dual lane, and then Nature's Prophet is much better against the dual lane.
Oh, Beastmaster going for the pull with a Wild Axis, and now Cat Sword's gonna come around. Orb of Venom slow is gonna be there. Nice body blocking. The roll turning around, and the slow is gonna pack in here. I think he might be fine. As to say that the Mystic State is gonna come out. The first blood's gonna go, and look at Nisha already porting back to the T1, not missing a single CS. Yo, somebody shoot this clip to Jackie Mao. That shit was efficient.
Oh, he missed one right as he said that.
I mean, come on. Still though, that play.
I mean, it was a good play. It was a good play. But yeah, you see this mid lane? He's getting dual laned right now, and this is probably why they wanted to put the Nature's Prophet mid.
Sure.
Like he can actually, you know, fight against the two of them if they try to bully him.
It's a little counterintuitive where it puts out trees and ET gets more damage. And ET also has to tank the 2 trees running in, so.
He only has 3 armor, and he's not gonna.
Bottom side, looks like we did see a kill going to the Shadow Shaman. He says help. There's no help for you, buddy.
I'm actually surprised that he died there. I wonder how that happened, because this Shadow Shaman doesn't have Shackle. Just zapped him to death.
Alright, I guess he just ate a bunch of Aftershock. Just got ran down. Oh my goodness, this lane is looking really rough.
Warriors of the wood.
Nature's Prophet doesn't need to get a bottle or any regen. He just teleports home and teleports back.
If you think about it, that's like half a tango in cost, but full HP, full mana. That's pretty neat.
What have we here?
That's pretty efficient too. Found it.
That's why I really want to see more like Kunkka, more Chens, because I feel like they could do the same thing for the team as well.
Man, this Elder Titan is so annoying. Like, he's got 100 damage, so he's just denying everything.
Yep. Well, we talked about a lot what Kinguin's game plan is going to be. Can we talk about a little bit about Double Dimension? Like, what is their timing? What are they looking to do?
I think a lot of it is going to come down to the Beastmaster as well as the Queen of Pain. Like, they want to make it so that the Beastmaster, once the Beastmaster gets Roar, look at this, by the way. Is this how you play Beastmaster now? I haven't like seen him in a while, but no board, nothing, just X's and Inner Beast.
I wouldn't say this is the only way, but this is one of the ways. I think I don't know exactly when you go for this build versus a, you know, the standard board build, but I do see players at least take 2 points. I don't think they take it more beyond that though.
Right. But yeah, I think they just wait. Oh, bottom lane.
Yeah, looks like everything is missing from COD score.
But once the Beastmaster gets his level 6, Queen of Pain also gets his level 6, they're probably going to move around, make as much space as possible for their anti-mage.
Flow coming in here. Oh, the snake bounces. I like that. He went for the range creep first. Bouncing for the extra bit of damage. I like that. Please don't die to the range creep. Oh my goodness. He'll be fine.
He always does this. He just keeps baiting as a support. You remember yesterday when he was playing as Ogre? He would just trade till he's about to die, and it's just a bait. He's very, very good at doing the quick math in his head. Didn't go for the bounce. Oh yeah, you're right though. 2 points, then started putting points in the Call of the Wild.
Ooh, the board! Didn't get the extra hit. Yeah. Lies with no fear, dude. Half HP, got boots. Smacking that board.
No points of cold feet either. Just, I think that was a big reason why they managed to kill him. Not only did they chain it really well off of the creep, but having that ice vortex adding up to quite a bit of damage. Oh, double stack.
How do you double stack it?
Just hit it and then move left and hit the other one too.
Nothing special, just
nothing special.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Well, as expected, the 2 carries are CSing magnificently. Anti-Mage slightly ahead, but Beastmaster having a little bit more of a rough time. Looks like Pato's barely surviving at that engagement bottom. It seems like both these teams have relatively similar timings, where they're gonna wait for the ult and fight, and now the creep waves coming in here for Exotic Deer. He's gonna die before he ports home. Good stun.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This Nature's Prophet is not doing all that well.
Structures are fortified.
Look at Excalibur, you see this?
Yep. Styles up, tanking for the siege unit. That is next level friendship. And then it dies anyways.
it did like 1 hit of damage because of the glyph. Oh, stole the regen. Excalibur can't be happy about that one. He didn't even know about it.
Pato's gonna die to a Mana Void. Ooh, the jukes. Oh, the cogs. Oh my god. Yo, Ryjex. I think he got greedy. He probably could have voided earlier.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Probably. I mean, you have to keep in mind it really bunch of damage, but
Bot scoring a very awkward spot here. Could have rolled out earlier, and now he does. In fact, we'll TP.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Nothing for you.
It's really unfortunate that Nature's Prophet wasn't 6 at the time. The anti-mage would have died.
For sure, yeah. So Kinguin losing 2 out of the 3 lanes, and honestly, these 2 lanes that they're losing are the lanes that needs to be doing at least okay, because they're the one that's going to be creating the space for the Dusa.
I mean, they're not doing like that bad. Obviously, it's not as good, but it's not bad.
Yeah, I guess Prophet does have 19 denies, which is actually like a ridiculous amount. And Patos is nearing his level 6.
They're trying to kill the Queen of Pain here, trying to bait here. Top score is ready. Got it out, it seems.
I think he's still fogged in night. Man, this ET is constantly giving like hella damage. Look at him go.
Illusion.
Just a level 1. Yeah. Imagine if it was level 3. Oh, roll in.
Okay. He gets some movement speed.
Okay.
It's like, I'm out.
'Tis mine.
Pato's almost level 6. Beastmaster is almost level 7. Beastmaster. I think, you know, the thing is, he was actually able to get so much as a Beastmaster with this build. If he really wanted to, he could just, like, constantly farm. It's like such a heavy farming build.
Oh, max WoW access. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
the new Soul Ring is so busted for Strength Heroes. In fact, he's going for a kill. Like, Eliza, I think it's dead. Or not. Who says here? In fact, it might be that Flo is dead.
No,
Dropping very low. Another Ice Vortex. Look at that deeps, dude.
Alright, just kidding. Ice Vortex is this. Ice Vortex and Chilling Touch just slows him down by so much.
Yeah, and the fact that Ice Vortex amps a Chilling Touch because it's magic damage. Oh, baby.
Yeah, and now Nisha, Mask of Madness, he's got everything he needs.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, yeah, if you look at Medusa, she's still a good hero. Like, she got nerfed a little bit, but she's still really good.
I mean, her nerf strength gain doesn't matter if she's not getting hit, right? I say that though. Here comes the gank party. Low.
I mean, it kind of matters, right? It makes her a little less tanky, but at the end of the day, like, she's still going to be extremely tanky once she reaches that level 20 mark.
Sure, sure.
She still farms just as fast.
It's like the clock, you know, it's a timing. And here we go. Nisha has the creep support to zone out a couple of these heroes. Low's gonna be fine.
Oh, mid. Excalibur. Dead. Very nicely done from Katsutor.
Sorry for missing that one.
Oh, and AA is now level 6. So they have all the tools they need. They got the AA ulti, they got the clock ulti, they got the Nature's Prophet with the medallion. So he did go for the medallion at least. Adds a ton of damage. Also opens up Roshan if they decide to go for that. But they have their global presence now pretty much, and they have a bunch of ways to set it up. Doesn't only have to be a clockwork. Like, your Earth Spirit can also find people and then, you know, wait for an AA ulti Nature's Prophet teleport, for example.
At least from personal preference or personal experiences, I always find those across the map ice blasts pretty hard to hit, especially when you don't have like really hard setups. So I would say that
it depends. Like, the way it works is you're kind of like put in aggressive vision usually, and you just predict your opponents when they you know, go through farming patterns, for example.
and then you have to like pre-blast it almost.
And you just pre-blast, yeah. And then when you, obviously when you have vision, everything becomes that much easier, right? Like, yeah, like predicting where your enemy carrier is going to farm is not exactly difficult. Literally go from one camp to the other.
Ooh, great scan here. We'll catch out Patos on the back line.
If he stays, I mean, he might die here.
Rowan, that's gonna miss. Beastmaster, by the way, smoked up behind enemy line, so he can come in.
Base boot Soul Ring.
And here we go. Roy's gonna happen out. Ice Blast gonna come in. Only hits one hero, but looks like Exotic Deer is gonna be out.
Damn, they threw everything at him.
Katscore is having trouble landing his spells. Not that I don't think it'll change anything, but I feel like this game, the Earth Spirit has had very little impact. Although, to be fair, Queen of Pain is not exactly the easiest lane to gank, and he did kill him once earlier with the MP.
I'm sure it's fine. He just needs to warm up. Gonna get a 6 now. Kidding. 1 EXP away.
By the way, Beastmaster queuing out Blink. Pretty non-traditional build, but I think in this game it makes a lot of sense, right? It's just about fighting this game.
It's gonna have to pay off. I think it's always risky to pick up a blink dagger immediately.
High score, a
skills.
little bit slow connecting that stun. Bot blinks away.
Radiant structures
Makes
are
them fine.
fortified.
But Nisha
yeah,
is like farming out of control right now. How comes this AM is so far behind? I guess he doesn't have the battle fury yet. Now he has a finish. So the race is on.
Okay, it's gonna be pretty even. Medusa farms like just as fast, I think.
The thing is, Medusa could actually push with the team, right? You kind of mentioned earlier that Medusa actually fights decently okay.
Yeah.
Are you
She doesn't have stone gaze yet, though. Kind of surprised.
Yeah. Are you surprised at all by the... Oh, hold that thought. We're going to see it go on the mid lane. The silence going to be on Shadow Shaman. Quick kill. The trees are summoned. And they're going to poke at the tier 1 and the tier 2 simultaneously with Nisha hitting bottom side. Radiant will take the top tier 1. And they're getting to set up a gank here on the bottom side of the map. There is no stone gaze like you mentioned. But he'll just run himself out of there.
Yeah, I think even without stone gaze, it's still really hard to kill. And the thing is, they don't know that.
True.
Right? Yeah, they have no idea. You can't exactly tell what his skill points are like. Unless you're like really familiar.
I thought there's a thing that you could do to see.
Oh, like highlight the skill and see it as an indicator.
I mean, he could be holding the skill point, but...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Look at him. He's doing whatever he wants. They want to stop him, but...
So Smoke. Smoke's gonna get broken by Kotscore on the left side. Stone Gaze leveled up and used.
There you go.
And he's gonna be fine. In fact, he's standing around to take the fight with the team. Kotscore gonna row in, misses everything as per usual. Kotscore gonna go down here. Ice Blast coming in hot. Ooh, it's gonna be a good one. It will hit at least Beastmaster.
I think the Beastmaster should be dead. Yeah, he's...
I think he's fine, dude. Wait. Oh shoot. One takeoff.
I did the math, don't worry.
Alright, you did the math. You're more Asian between the two of us. Huge ancient stacks here. Dusa will easily claim that one with the MOM. Oh my god, look at that full mana. Mystic Snake on ancients, dude.
Yep. The best thing ever. 10k net worth now. Interesting to see that his first item is Hurricane Pike. But it's gonna help his team a lot right now. Like he's still... Yeah, exactly. Thank you, free kill.
Nisha dominating. And despite AM being a very good counter, this is gonna be the game to test it. I have seen Dusa like not going for as many in items when you're up against the AM. So instead of going for like Scotty, they go S and Y.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea either. I mean, the thing is, I actually don't even think it's like that big of a deal. If you're letting an anti-mage hit you enough times to the point where you're out of mana. Yeah, you see? Force staff.
AM, instead of going for the defense, is gonna be split pushing top instead. Tier 2 already down to half HP. Looks like Clockwork is gonna come and defend. We're really seeing the weakness of this Clockwork pick in this game. Really had a tough time laning bottom because you have 0 chance of killing the AM. And also in the mid game, does nothing against the AM as well. Stone Gate's gonna get used, Force Staff in to save his ally, and now it's gonna be Shadow Shaman dropping very low. Does not have the vision for the kill, but now Exotic Dare ports in, give him the vision for the kill. Kotscore rolling in as well, and now the tier 2 truly under siege, and it should go down to the Prophet. Wait, backdoor protection kicks in.
I mean, it's gonna go down.
Meanwhile,
wave here.
Anti-mage looks like he's gonna get forced away. Nisha should go for the last hit here.
Pato just missed its hook as well. He tried to catch someone while they were running. I think we need to get out now. They want to take a fight because they saw everyone up there, but Kotscore has to be careful. Like he has no rocks anymore.
Cocksore.
Coxor. I didn't say Coxor.
that's what Boba said. Cat's core.
How did you pronounce it again?
Cat's core?
The seeds of force.
Cat's core, right?
Yeah, cat's core. Right. Oh, yo, Ancient Apparition with the Kaya. Excuse me?
What? I mean, I guess. I mean, the item's good, right?
It is, but so is the Force Staff, a Midas, a mech.
That is true. That is true. But now he doesn't have mana issues.
He has so much spell amp, 20% spell amp between his talent and his Kaya. I guess this is a thing.
You
now.
know, I wonder if
oh, does it amp
if it applies to? Yeah, I wonder if it amps your chilling touch like to everyone. If it did, I mean that's pretty crazy.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Ice Blast's gonna be there, and
oh, that amp! Look at that. Wait, let's see the fight recap. Let's see how much damage that Ice Blast did.
I mean, it totally didn't matter, but he did 280. That's it.
He did 280. That's think about it. Normally, right, Ice Blast is 250, right, and then there's the 25% amp, or sorry, magic resist.
Yeah, but he has Ice Vortex to reduce that, and then
the amp. I know.
By the way,
it's like he's doing pure damage.
Kinguin is just gonna try to end the game here. Nisha walks up the high ground. And so much for anti-mage countering. It ain't countering shit if it's pushing you down right now, dude. The wards drop behind, and now
they're almost all dead.
Okay, anti-mage is not split pushing. No creep wave to hit the tier 2. Sonic Wave's gonna come in. Everybody's healthy. Excalibur trying to do what he can to get silence. The kick's not gonna land, and now it's gonna be Flow in a lot of trouble. The roar's gonna be there, and now anti-mage has to blink back. Nisha is stunned up, but there's just no follow-up at all. They pop another drum charge, and they need a little bit more vision. And of course, the vision is being provided by the AA. Tier 3 is gonna go down. Nisha's gonna stand in the high ground. Clockwork Cook coming in, push back. Excalibur dead. What initiation from Pato, and now they're gonna go on Shaman. Shaman's also dead. The base is breached. Dusa pushing 20 minutes in. Forget the 200 or level 20 mana talent. Seems like Dusa's so OP. What's happening right now?
I mean, this is just great itemization. This is maybe this is why he bought the Kaya. Like, they probably realized they wanted to go high ground at this point.
I mean, I think that if they bought drums, probably is better. Or maybe chilling touch for everybody, extra damage on the buildings.
Extra damage on the...
Nisha now sieging it up. Anti-mage on the backline being completely ignored. He's silenced up. The kick's gonna be there. Ice Blast's gonna be there as well. Re-silence again.
Silence.
Perfect communication from the Kinguin boys. And now they are gonna force out the GG. 20-minute push from a Medusa lineup. Of course, the mid-profit had a lot to do with that, but man, dang, what a strategy from Kinguin.
Well, yeah, you were calling it like a 4 protect 1. Nope.